So I just wanted to reply to this comment. I can stay off the drink and the bag, but I just find everything else so boring. Even after a year, etc., of no substances, in my mind, nothing compares to getting high. It's so sad. It's just the way my brain works. You can rewrite how your brain works. I used to feel exactly the same as you, and I'm only 9 months in. It's all about mindset. If you continue to tell yourself that nothing is ever going to compare to that high, that's your biggest problem, is that you're trying to find something that's going to give you the same buzz. At the end of the day, it's an artificial high that you're getting from substances, and life isn't like that, you know. You can still get a natural high from stuff, but at the end of the day, is it worth the high, knowing how much of a crash you get after it? Like for me now, I get a high from going for a run, I get a high from going swimming, I get a high from like having a pig out on chocolate, little things like that. Do you know what I mean? But like realistically, you're never going to get that same high. So if you keep comparing like what your new life to your old life, you're going to feel like it's boring. You've got to rewrite your own path, you know. So you've got to do things and replace it with things that make you happy. And it's one thing putting the drink down and the bag down, but if you just sit there and you say, right, well, nothing's, and you've got that like that kind of mindset, and you think, oh, nothing's ever going to compare to it, then no, nothing ever will compare to it. I used to be exactly the same as you. Like the holiday I've just been on would have bored me shitless 3 years ago, because all I ever wanted to do was drink and sniff. And I now find pleasure in the little things, which I never thought I would do, like playing balls with the kids, or just sitting there with the kids and doing a puzzle. Like that would have bored the shit out of me like years ago, because I wasn't that type of person. I just wasn't. I just thought I needed to have a fix. I needed to have a high. And I feel like my dopamine levels now are at a place where I actually get enjoyment. It may be that your brain does work like that, but if you're chasing dopamine, that's something that you need to go and see your GP about, because it could be that you've got, you know, some other issues underlying there, or maybe you need some therapy. But I promise you, I do believe that it's all about your mindset. And I think if you change your mindset, you'll start to enjoy your life more without it. If you continue to tell yourself that life is boring without Coke and drink, then you're going to always want to go back to it. And that's the first thing that I changed when I got sober this time, because the last time I got sober, I moped around, moaned about being sober, and I didn't really want to be sober. And then it's a constant battle. But if you're doing it because you want to do it, you will change your mindset. So just have a think about that, because it's you that's in control of whether or not your life is boring. And you've got to find something that you enjoy that's going to replace that high. There is stuff out there that you can do, but it's all about you and your mindset, and you've got to change that negative into a positive.